The literary memory. Memories, our memories, not only those we have experienced, but also what we have read or heard, are basic nutrients, elements of fiction when writing. Spanish writer José Luis San Pedro said, "A writer is a miner of himself, and every day should go down to the mine in search of raw materials, looking for fuel to power his or her stories." But when I speak of literary memories, I'm not just talking about biographies and the memory of what we have read, although in some ways both are involved in the topic. With literary memory, I mean the written text, which is obvious literary fiction, with characters, events, and developments invented. But it has clear references in the personal history lived, read, or imagined by the author. They are made-up stories, no doubt, but they are filled with autobiographical elements, which by far are based on real experiences. All fiction writers draw on their experiences in reality and transmit them to the characters to give them life, credibility, and authenticity. Well, that's the basic act of writing, to give life in direct transfusion from our blood into the characters. When the writer Luis Landero tells his stories in his novel Games of the Late Age, with a newcomer child traveling from Extremadura to Madrid in the early 60s, we have the reasonable suspicion that a lot of autobiographical material lays there. When I met the writer Almudena Grandes in person, I felt that she was suspiciously similar to Malena, the protagonist of her novel Malena is a Tango Name, in age, mindset, child neighborhood, background, education. They are similar, but not quite so. It was another specialty in the Faculty of Arts which Almudena Grandes studies, who otherwise she never had a twin sister. Story looks like more similar on sensation experienced, not on specific anecdotes. We could go on with stories in Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust, or Time of Lost Wars by José Manuel Caballero Bonal. Memory is an essential component on creative writing for all of them, but it's not used as a steamroller, like a corset that can be released, but as a power source and resource. Antonio Muñoz Molina himself, in his essay Facts of Fiction, tells us that in the art of writing, as in daily awareness, inventing and remembering are very similar tasks and occasionally confused between them. Memory is incessantly inventing our past according to the principles of selections and combination. The common memory invents, selects, and combines, and the result is more or less a fiction unfair to the facts that serves. Inside all of us, there is a hidden novelist who writes and rewrites a daily biography. Well, it looks like a meeting with old friends and classmates. Despite having been together in the same classrooms, having attended the same sessions with the same teachers, and have followed the same schedule for months and even years, each one will be going to select different memories and anecdotes. And sometimes you won't have the vaguest idea what they are talking about, because you can't remember that fact. In certain experiences that we feel that time together, there will be many surprises, and sometimes disappointments. Now, go and write something rescued from your own memory. When you write that story that happened some years ago, many a few years ago, it doesn't matter, seeks to be faithful to the essence of what happened, your feelings, the environment, but at the same time, you must change some biographical information. Invent a twin of yourself, change your sex, have a dog, run a motorcycle, get 6 inches higher or shorter, change your nationality, Get married with someone if you're not. Have another job and live in another neighborhood. Not all at once, but only 1 or 2 different changes. It'll be enough. If you like this video, click on like and don't forget to subscribe my channel.